Good evening, this is the Financial Week. I'm Milton Walker. It's more than 20 years since the dairy industry started its downward spiral, fueled by a trade policy which stakeholders say is detrimental to the local sector. And as the industry tries to rebuild, the policy is making it even more difficult. TVJ's Andrew Laidley reports.
The dairy industry picking up the pieces after 2 decades of decline, but still hampered by the policies which the industry said led to its downturn.
Policy, yes, is still in place. And so very important in moving forward that policy changes have to be made to allow for balance. I mean, we can't speak about jobs and job creation, but at the same time, not putting in the systems in place to allow it to happen. I mean, we can't wish our way to growth, We have to work hard to make growth happen.
And it's still early days in the rebuilding exercise, as milk production is still well below the domestic demand.
We are not producing enough for the demand that is in Jamaica. Right now, Jamaica itself, the demand is at about, it's probably about 60 million liters in terms of dairy products that we use in Jamaica, and right now we are producing about 13 million of that. So we're significantly lower than what we actually need in the country.
That's something CEO of the separate group, Richard Pandowi, says he's working to fix. But in the meantime, CEO of the Jamaica Dairy Development Board, Dr. Dean Averill, argues that the market is saturated with products which aren't as healthy as whole milk, but is being marketed as such.
What we also have on the market right now are a lot of these alternative milk beverages, or what are labeled as milk beverages. So you have your almonds, your soy, your hemp milk, and all of these things. And a recent study that we conducted seems to indicate that the consumer preference for these alternative beverages is particularly high. Even though the prices may be a little higher than that of fresh milk, but persons prefer to buy these commodities for many reasons, including the fact that there is a perception that they are healthier.
Mr. Pandowi says the aim is to ensure the policies are changed to benefit the local producers.
I'm not here bashing milk powder. It has a role to play for people who don't have a fridge, or for people who have, it has a role to play. What was a mistake was a whole-scale liberalization without understanding the unintended consequence of destroying an industry, destroying farmers, and destroying unemployment. That's what was done wrong.
For the Business Day, I'm Andrew Laidley.
In currency trading, the US dollar ended the day selling for $137.01. The Canadian dollar closed at $105.58. Sterling sold for $177.52, while the euro closed the day at $155.74 on average. Oil prices traded higher today. Oil for delivery in October went up by 21 cents to settle at $70.25 a barrel. The JC index gained 6,286 points, while the junior market index gained 32 points. Stocks posting gains today included Barita Investments, Cargo Handlers, Dolphin Cove, Express Catering, Fosrich, Grace Kennedy, Indies Pharma, Jamaica Producers, and Kingston Wharves. On the losing side were Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Derrimon Trading, Elite Diagnostic, General Accident Insurance, Honeybun, Iron Rock Insurance, and the Jamaica Broilers Group. That's the Financial Week. I'm Milton Walker. Good evening.